Hey, this is Batlam, and I just wanted to show you my little factory I made for the new FICSMAS season. Last year I made a horrible spaghetti mess. This year I decided I'd put it all together in one building, and so I made a Christmas tree. It's about 48 walls tall from the table to the top of the star. And it's quite huge. But let's get a closer look at it. So I wanted to get a good view of it from out in the distance. Unfortunately, it's quite a distance. So we'll get on the Winter Express here. This railroad circumnavigates the whole map. I discovered they added a crater in Update 5 that made this perfect for building on. It has 2 nodes of iron, a node of copper, and a limestone underneath it. So I built it over that crater. Underneath here we have a little train station. Mostly it's for copper ore, since there's not enough copper in here for the factory to go. So an occasional run for copper is needed. There's the 2 iron. Over here we have the limestone. And right there's the copper. Underneath, down here, we have building supplies, because this required quite a bit of building supplies, and so we have the basics needed. There's also some steel production. Those are built down here, and they're it's just no frills machineries, the assemblers and the constructors. And then we have the copper and the iron. I use the foundry recipe that uses the copper and iron, so I can get a little extra copper. Let's see, where are we? My sign floor. If you stick these on the edges of beams, you can lay them flat. So I also did that up here as well. It's kind of trippy. But here's the factory's production. It produces, without power shards, 10 stars per minute, which I finished the event pretty quick once I unlocked the stars last night. I only have just a few constructors for the bows and the snow and the snowballs, since those aren't used in the rest of the production. Here's the Ada song. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Here on the little table we have a toy train going around, and all it does is it just goes around. This is one of the few modded things I use in the game, and it's a miniature railway. It's because I didn't like the look of the large railways, so I decided to install that for now. This is the skin for the FICSMAS holiday. This is Mark 4 or Mark 3 belt, and then Mark 1 pipes. That was a bit tricky to get to work, but I got it. Here's the 128 Christmas trees. When they back up, it sinks them to a awesome sink. This level is all constructors for the branches and I believe the candy canes. Yeah. Over here I just have the miscellaneous ones for bows and snow. Bows and then snow and then snowballs. Every belt in the factory has the skin on it. Those Mark IVs. And I painted all the mergers and splitters to match those belts as close as I could. It's a little weird right now since it's dark. And this is red and blue glass balls, ornaments. And this is the what are they? Iron and copper ornaments. The iron over here is in the white, copper in the yellow. And then the group of ornaments, I can't remember what they're called. I don't have any in my inventory. Oh, ornament bundle. And then this makes the wreaths, and of course up here we have the stars. So it's a pretty efficient little factory. It only took about once, as I'm building it, it loads up. And then once I unlocked the star, it took 45 minutes or something like that to get 500 just to finish it off. It's got 2 more levels, but I didn't need to use them. They're kind of small anyways. There's the star up there. But I had to go through and rewire everything with the FICSMAS lights once I unlocked those. And so everything is FICSMAS power lights. I think they're going to add some more skins to it, but I wish they would release all that stuff quicker. But I'll go back through and probably add them. Everything's brought down here in the nice little storage areas. Snowball's still working on it because they only produce what, 5 a minute? Not 10 a minute. The maximum power this whole facility uses is 4,490 megawatts, which kind of is a big chunk of my power. So I don't have anything else running on the the network. This was the thing took the longest. I think it took me 3 hours just to get that to work right, and I never could get the stripes to line up, but it's kind of fun. I like the skins. They need to add a lot more skins in this game. Unfortunately, I think they're going to make us pay for them. The lights on the tree are just signs that full luminosity and just a flat color. It's probably the tallest building I've ever built. Well, no, my main base is actually taller. It's just that it was simple. That's about it. Merry Christmas, all.